Hi there. This is going to be a general love reading for a sign of Aquarius. Wow, Aquarius, my nose is already getting itchy. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, as well as the cross watcher of the Aquarius. So it's for the second half of July. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Improving health. That's good news as a fellow Aqua. We've been having a lot of physical issues, a lot of purging, a lot of DNA upgrades, a lot of chakra clearing, a lot of streams of light coming in, downloads. We've really struggled. Wow, look at that recovery. Yes. Because recovery tells us that this is where you are towards the ending of or completion of healing. It's like it was brutal, wasn't it? Mercury retrograde was a tough son of a bitch. Not all of them are. We don't fear Mercury retrograde because then we create it, right? That's not it at all, but we're also realistic as shit. And some Mercury retrogrades we just breeze right through. And then some are like the one we just had. And personally for moi, it was brutal. On top of which everything that we were already dealing with in the year of 2020. On top of which all of the other shit that we were dealing with from 2019. Recovery tells us. It's like getting that good news that they go, guess what? You good now. You have abundance. See the Fibonacci swirl in both of these cards. Abundance means it's a lot of something. I think that a lot of healing here has brought a lot of alignment. And I think that the alignment is going to bring a lot of blessings and things that you've been waiting on. I think that a lot of seeds that you may have planted previously are going to actually start bursting through the soil. Like you're actually going to start seeing it. Four of Pentacles. The Fool. Six of Swords. I want to get a few more out. You know, in the past, you guys may have been unwilling to take chances, unwilling to move forward into the unknown. You know, Aquarius is one of those signs because they tend to know a lot and they're able to see, right? They're the visionaries. Aquarius can see things before it happens. So when an Aquarius cannot see the future or doesn't know how something's going to end, they don't like that. We don't. What do you mean I don't know if this relationship's going to be forever or not? What do you mean you can't tell me if this job opportunity is going to be my forever job? What do you mean? That risk, that leap of faith, that gamble. Five of Cups, sadness and regret. Four of Cups, not satisfied with the options and choices. Some of you may have been during retrograde, which is the perfect time for this to happen. During retrograde, it's this time to kind of go back and relook at, redo, reanalyze some shit. And some of you may have been doing just that, looking back and saying, did I do what I was supposed to have done? Did I make the right choices? Did I turn down the right offers? Something here about somebody feeling like they're worried they turned down the wrong offer. Listen, you don't want to turn down an offer because you're like this. And you are unwilling to open up or you're unwilling to take a risk. Climbing up. That's a different story. Maybe somebody here climbed up in the past and then something didn't happen and now they're going, fuck, did I screw that up? But something tells me if you did, it comes back around. Because it's meant to. Some of you are like really, I want to use the words disgusted at the offers that you guys have been getting. Because you're like, seriously? Shit offers? What the hell? I'm doing all this work. How come people out there who don't do no work, that like have not the greatest of vibrations, end up meeting people and they fall madly in love and then there they are getting married? Like, what the hell? It's almost like a sulking energy here. Maybe that may have been a little bit of a touch of what you felt during retrograde. I don't know. Could be what you feel a little bit now. I don't know. But it has this feeling of like, fucking serious? Like, what? You have death here, Scorpio. And then you have the 10 of Wands. Something comes to an end. Some kind of heavy burden. But I feel like doing this alone. Oh, you know what this means, huh? This means that some of you, if you are alone and have been alone, that's going to end very soon. Ace of Swords here. There's some kind of communication. There's a breakthrough. Breakthrough of communication is what I'm hearing. I don't think you're going to be single for much longer. You know what they say, be careful what you ask for. You have here the Empress, which is a birth of a whole new cycle. This is abundance. So 2 cards here indicating abundance. This can also be Venus energy. Goddess of love, of beauty, of fertility. Could symbolize pregnancy for some of you. But I almost just feel like this beautiful birth of a new cycle into the unknown is something that you were not all about because you couldn't see it. So you're blocking it out. Well, if I can't see what the fuck it is, then I'm not going to proceed. Deception here, yeah, with the 7 of Swords. I feel like it was deceiving yourself. This healing here, the recovery, it's not just physical, it's emotional. You did it. You did the work. All this hard work you put in, all this alone time, it's paying off. It's over. It's like somebody here is so used to having to go it alone. See, look, the Hermit, you're done already. Virgo energy, but you're done. It's like they've been so used to and so accustomed to doing it all by themselves. Not letting anybody in, because the people that they've let in the past, I've only fucked them over or disappointed them. Aquarians have this thing about being misunderstood because we're very truthful, or we're blunt. And people that don't have strong energy like that in their chart, because there's some aquas who don't even act like aquas. They act like water signs. They're really emotional. Where us, you know, as far as like an air sign, I mean, I have a Capricorn moon, and then I also have my Venus in Aquarius, so I'm real strong aqua. I offend people a lot because I'm not emotional about things, or because I said something and it hurt their feelings. And you know, it's almost like sometimes we go through life and it's like, fuck, everybody's feelings getting hurt because of what I said. And sometimes we're not even trying to hurt feelings. Oh, you'll know when I'm trying to hurt your motherfucking feelings. It's just us being us and being truthful, or us saying it like it is. You know what I mean? Us going against the grain of things, because you know we're the rebels of the zodiac also. This is you climbing up or keeping people out, because when you bring people in, they disappoint you. That's what that feels like. Oh, Lord Jesus. And then you're going to come across a particular person, right? Maybe during Leo season with strength. I'm seeing Leo season. That Lionsgate heart portal might be opening up. Not just this is going to open up, but you know, 8-8 is the Lion's portal, yeah? Leo season might be very interesting. The Lovers is a decision in love, but the Lovers is also 2 people coming together that are magnetically drawn. They're magnets. I don't care if you run from it. You guys will snap back together like a rubber band. two of you are magnetically drawn. It's magnets. Wow. In a lot of my past readings, the King of Pentacles is the one that has had his eye on the prize all this time. And when it's time for him to come forward, he turns into the Emperor, right? So you have your Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You have Aries energy here. Now, it doesn't have to be any of those signs. The King of Pentacles would be someone very, very grounded, very loyal, someone who's very stable, someone who's focused on their coin, someone who's focused on being balanced. And then you have the Emperor, who is God of War. He is strategic. He is stoic. He doesn't lose. He sits back and he strategizes first before he strikes. This energy could be doing just that. They don't strike on the first encounter. They may strike second, third, fourth, whenever it feels right. This is very important for you guys to remember this. I don't know if it's you're the one doing the striking or it's them. Something about this is very important about the timing of it. This is someone who knows that timing is everything. You're dealing with a man, not a boy. He knows timing is everything. That could be possibly discouraging for you. Maybe you think, well, I finally met somebody. I finally let them in. They're not doing anything. How come they're not doing anything? Number one, were you the most open during that encounter? Were you doing this? Did you have resting bitch face? Sometimes we think we're being so open. Like, I think that all the time. I'm like, I was so friendly. But meanwhile, I was the whole time. Like, little did I know. But to me, I thought I was being a dream. I thought I was being so friendly. Apparently I wasn't. This, if it's meant to be, will come back around. The energy feels confusing. Even me reading it, I'm just kind of like, what? Feels confusing. But I think it's supposed to. And I think there's still a lot of confusion happening right now because of the fact that Mercury just went direct. We still have that shadow period up until the 26th of July. And I think that for many of you, it's very collective, but also this aqua energy, going into Leo season when Cancer season is over. I think Cancer season, what we did was we dived beneath the surface. So you know, like how when you're underwater and things are kind of distorted and they're not quite exactly what it is? I feel like that's how it was during this Cancer season with the Mercury going retro. And now that Mercury is going direct and Cancer season is sort of, you know, going to be coming to an end soon, we're going to start seeing things really clear. Certain things will start making sense. And for some of you, it is the same thing that you thought you saw. It is it. And for some of you, it's something totally different. Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. This card has always been for me a card of releasing and letting go because of that big ass full moon. And because we're in a gondola, right? It's kind of like Six of Swords moving forward. I also felt very strongly recently, Venice, Italy, Rome, kind of an energy with it. That could be relevant. You have passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Could be an Italian connection here. Maybe it's past life. Maybe it's this life. One more, please. One more, please. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. It's you and them. If this is a very active social person, when you guys get together, the two of you guys just fuse together, and then you guys kind of just retreat in your little cave or little bubble. It's kind of like what happens is when couples first get together anyway, right? It's kind of like when they first fall in love, you're just like, oh, where are you? You never come out anymore. It's sort of like that. Very soon, clearly decide what you want so that comes to you now. I feel like it's finding this person. It's magnets, finding the other part of you. It's the missing piece, but not missing because you're not whole. You're whole on your own. We know this. Follow me on Instagram, xi_missy_xi. If you have TikTok, that is my same handle as my Instagram. Also, thank you for your likes, your shares, and your subscriptions here on YouTube. If you want to book a reading with me, click on the link below. All of the information is there. Please know what you want first before you email me, okay? And then, of course, the title of your email needs to say which reading you want so that I know what to invoice you for payment. Change. This card from the Kipper fortune telling deck, change here means literally moving. During Cancer season, a lot of people were moving. Last year, Cancer season, I moved. You guys remember that? I moved, and there was that period of like 10 days where this wasn't ready yet. And so I had to kind of like put all my shit in storage, and I also had to like live in hotels for like that 10 days or whatever, you know, until this was ready. You have concern. A masculine energy here feels concerned about a change that he's making. Could be a change that he's moving physical residence, or it's a change in career. I thought I was done, but I don't know. Kipper's calling me, this Kipper deck. So some kind of a change or a move is concerning a masculine energy here. One more, please, Spirit. Let's wrap it up. Expectation. This guy is worried about disappointing this woman. I don't know how come today, of all days, right, when Mercury has gone direct, I woke up and it felt like my throat and my tonsils almost felt as if like I had gargled a million times with Hawaiian salt. You know that feeling like when you gargle with salt and your throat gets really, really fucking dry? Or like if you eat really, really salty food, like a lot of it, and your throat's really like dry? That's how my throat felt this morning when I woke up. Isn't that weird? I didn't eat nothing super salty before I went to sleep either. But it felt like I was underwater and almost like drank water or something. I don't know. But I woke up and it was like really like dry and like yucky, my throat. And I'm telling you, this is how it is. Like if I have a yucky throat or my tonsils feel weird or I have a sore throat, and I gargle a lot with Hawaiian salt. Because you guys know, right? Salt water heals everything. I don't know why that feels really important to bring up to you guys. Now, this expectation here, he's concerned that this change or whatever this is happening in his life, is it going to be up to par for her? Or he went ahead and his life is changing and it's taking this direction here. And then all of a sudden, life throws him a curveball. He didn't expect this bitch to come out of nowhere. She fell out of the fucking sky. Right in this moment of time when he's making tremendous change, and now he's confused. One of those two things. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I'll see you guys later. I love you. Bye.